Climate change has been a major problem in today's society. These changes made a huge impact on Earth's ecosystem in various ways, which led to problems such as heat waves, glaciers melting in Antarctica, sea levels rising, and much more. But yet, there are still many of us that don't believe in climate change and its effect in our society. How can we humans help and solve this natural problem if there are still plenty of us who are still trying to deny it?
Well, this question has been answered in many different ways, but some people in the world tend to answer the question wrongly. Here are at least some common perspectives or answers that people think are the cause. According to Warm Health Worldwide, there are three perspectives about global warming. The first being it is not occurring at all. The first perspective is very unrealistic as we have data that records or even captures this phenomenon. The second one is that global warming and climate change is happening, but it is only natural. The second perspective could be a possibility, but data is shown where carbon dioxide levels have been increasing in the past. The third and last perspective is that it occurs because of us humans. You would leave the third as a self-explanatory. This is the widely most accepted reason for why it happens.
One uncertainty we have determined, the research even says that both global warming and climate change are two real things. We as a group don't know why many people don't believe in these two slowly progressing problems. It's just that we think that people nowadays, regardless of generational traits, want things to be shown in an instant.
Global warming or increase of temperature are one of the most known effects of climate change. According to global change, as Earth's atmosphere heats up, weather patterns will change, causing wet areas wetter and dry areas drier.
And because of global warming, climate change takes a toll from the increasing temperature of our world. The article from Lindsay and Dalman says that since 1880, temperature rose by 0.08 degrees Celsius per decade. But with observations, this has sadly increased to 0.18 degrees Celsius per decade since 1981.
Global warming is also one of the causes of Antarctica's glacier melting problem. Global warming is mostly amplified in the polar regions. Antarctica's ice sheets play a huge role in temperature regulation on our planet by reflecting back on the sun rays. Even if a small scale of ice is melted from the glaciers, this still can cause a huge effect in global sea level rising.
Now relating to the hoax that we have determined, does the presence of cold weather in our present time really disproves climate change? Of course not. Cold weather or cold seasons does not mean that there is no climate change occurring on our planet. Even data we have said proves that global warming is really taking a toll already, changing the global temperature. The article of the Union of Concerned Scientists states that even though our planet is starting to get warmer, snow and cold weather will still occur, but only to higher elevations and latitudes, or even the location of one place in the hemispheres. The authors of the article also state that the Arctic sea's ice and glaciers are starting to decrease due to the increase of higher global temperatures.
So, why shall all of us human beings care heavily on this problem? Leaving this problem opens holes that have high possibility to remain unsolved, and we don't want that. We, as a group, believe that there's a lot of time, and if all human beings fail to realize this, we are destined to be doomed in the near future. We should care right now, because the future of the earth is in our hands as human beings. We decided its path for now. An article of Climate Reality Project struck us. It gave us the reason why we humans should care also about the earth, not just ourselves. It reasons out to our lack of care in our home planet will bring out more severe rainstorms, droughts, tropical cyclones, and heat waves. And it is not just natural disasters, but the rising sea level as well. Even if we cannot contribute heavily to this problem, the best we can do is to be aware of this issue.